Good morning. Welcome to Against the Public for June 16th, 2025. I hope everyone had a terrific Father's Day. And as you can see, Pickdawgz has launched a new website, or they've changed things around. I mean, congratulations to everybody who was involved in that. The site looks good. If the numbers are a little bit off, just keep in mind it will be up there momentarily. There was still some packages that have not gone from the old site to the new site, so I'll be working on that for most of the day. So just bear with us today, but the games will be up there, the records will be accurate, and new site looks great. So congratulations once again. I know Mitch would be very happy about that because he's been talked about that for a very long time. I'm Dana Lane. Thanks for spending part of your day with me. Before we get to your free play, let's just go over 2025 numbers. All access customers now at 1,730 units of profit. We look to add to that mark today. So let's get to work. And of course, our focus is always on building football bankroll, and we're so close to the Lions and the Chargers kicking off the Hall of Fame game in Canton, Ohio. It's funny how we, if you put up exhibition baseball games, people are like, man, I don't know, I don't want to get involved. But man, the minute exhibition football numbers come out, everybody's involved. We love football no matter what. If you're ready to make a long-term commitment with me, my annual all-access pass will be up on the website at some point, and you can get that for just $4.11 a day, and that will carry all the way through the NFL season, the college football season, and of course Major League Baseball, NHL right up until this point next year, NBA as well, and of course college basketball. So please make sure you get involved, and of course there's something up there for everyone, not just a year pass. There's a 3-day pass, 7-day, 30-day, individual plays, 3-packs, something there for everyone. So please get involved. Major League Baseball gets us started today with the first pitch at 6:40 Eastern Time between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Miami Marlins. That will be your free play today, so we'll talk about that in a second. Major League Baseball totals continue to be on a nice run, 13-6 over our last 19 plays, 68% winners, 620 units won. The NBA Finals heat back up tonight with the series tied at 2 between OKC and Indiana. OKC, 9.5, 224.5 is your total. 53% of the money is on the Pacers, with 55% on the over. NBA customers are on an incredible 35-21 run, 63% winners this postseason, which includes a 17-6 streak on NBA sides. Over the last 30 days, customers have enjoyed 68% NBA winners. We go back for more tonight. We smashed both sides of the Stanley Cup postseason, or Stanley Cup playoffs, Stanley Cup final. We'll go with that. Saturday, we improved to 22-12 in the NHL postseason, 65% winners, 1,125 units of profit. I'm the number one NHL handicapper over the last 30 days amongst cappers with at least 30 plays. I'm number one over the last 60 days among cappers with at least 100 plays. And I'm the number one NHL handicapper amongst cappers with at least 200 plays overall this season. Plenty of reasons to join me for the Stanley Cup final. Hopefully, this will get extended into Game 7, because it's been a terrific NHL season, and if we could squeeze one more day out of that, that would be great. But we'll see what my premium pick is on that, and I'm very surprised that the Florida Panthers are on the verge of repeating. Let's just say that I'm not. When we look at projections for the upcoming season, it is such a grind to win back-to-back Stanley Cups. Not only win back-to-back, just win one. So to win two, that is an incredible job by that organization. And I guess Paul Maurice was the right man for that job after all. So plenty of reasons to join me, plenty of ways to join me on Monday. Hit that link below to get started. Here's your free play for Monday. We pushed last night on our play, and all kinds of chaos ensued with the Giants-Dodgers game. Of course, Kyle Harrison was traded to Boston, and Devers back to San Francisco. So that changed things up a little bit, and that's something you have to deal with when you're in this business. But we have been red hot with these free plays, so let's get to it. And it comes from rotation number 951, 952. Philadelphia Phillies and the Florida Marlins. Mick Abel 1-0, 2.35 ERA, gets the ball for the Phillies against Sandy Alcantara, 3-7, 7.14 ERA for the Fish. Phillies now $1.15 road favorite. They open up $1.25, so that's come down just a little bit. The total opened at 8.5 under, minus $1.22. It's now 8.5 over, minus $1.14. We see 77% of the money coming in on the Phillies and 70% on the over. First pitch, 6:40 Eastern Time, 3:40 Pacific. And in a classic case of forget what you just saw, which is exactly what we're going to do in this matchup. Sandy Alcantara has been fantastic over his last two starts, and that not to take anything away from him. I watched both of those starts, and he was exceptional. But problem is, those starts were against the Rockies, and the next start was against the Pirates. And even though he allowed just 2 earned runs over his last 12 innings, that is not exactly the two offenses that's going to get me excited to think that Sandy is back to his old form. Don't lose sight of the fact that prior to that, against the Padres, the Angels, and the Rays, his ERA was 9.42. So that's more what I'm focused on, because I think he's facing a lineup today that's more in line with what he would have faced against, or what he did face against the Padres, Angels, and Rays. I'm more interested in those numbers than I am games against the Rockies and against the Pirates, because honestly, there is no Kyle Schwarber, there's no Trey Turner on either of those rosters. So it's not a comparison that I have any interest in making. Now, when you're talking about the Phillies, they rank 6th in the National League in slugging. They're 3rd in OPS. This is a very good lineup, even with Harper out of the lineup. So I think, obviously, we're going to pay attention more to those those games against the Padres, Angels, and Rays more than Pittsburgh and Colorado, which I've already made that point. Marlins swept the Nationals over the weekend. They've won 3 straight. They have yet to win 4 straight this year. And of course, the Phillies are fresh off that sweep of the Toronto Blue Jays, outscoring them 22-6. And that was after taking 2 of 3 from the Chicago Cubs. So perhaps the Phillies have woke up a little bit after that sweep against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Since then, they have been absolutely smashing. Your free play for Monday is going to be the Philadelphia Phillies. No, we're not taking them on the money line. I think they're going to have a comfortable victory tonight. We're going to take Philadelphia minus 1.5. I'm going to grab some of that plus money at $1.42. Now go to pickdawgz.com, where every individual play and every long-term pass is locked and loaded, or they will be once I re-put them up there. I don't think that makes sense, but you get what I'm saying. After I reestablish them, we'll go with that, including my all-access pass for the next 365 days for just $4.11 a day. Don't forget, I also will have my top plays loaded up on the site as well. NBA is half up there right now. I'll make sure we put it back up before too long. Just a little bit of a transition between the sites, but everything should be settled down by the end of the day. So please join me. All those packages will be available within the next few hours. I can't thank you enough for joining me. Please hit that like and subscribe button. You could also find me on X at Dana Lane Sports. For Against the Public, I'm Dana Lane. All the best to you and your wagers on Monday.